it's been 2 years. Last time nag-usap 2 years ago when you were still running for the vice presidency alongside Senator Ping Lacson. What have you been up to the past 2 years?
Well, I was opting for retirement, but things took a turn when I got some ideas that were ideas that I had before, but that were not, did not come to light. And then watching what was transpiring in government, in the Senate, even in the House of Representatives, I decided to go back and ask the people to bring me back to the Senate and see if I can do more, especially some of the laws that I think is necessary for the country to prosper.
So yung retirement, medyo pinag-isipan yon after the national elections because you've had a long career.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I was enjoying my golfing days. Now,
Balik tayo.
but then again, after about just a few months after that, we had issues in our television program on Eid Balaga. Kaya that kept me busy for a while. And we were able to settle things on our own.
You mentioned kanina na you were thinking of retirement pero may mga nakikita kayo na parang hindi okay to o kaya we could improve this or that. Ano yung mga bagay na nakita nyo that pushed you to seek a Senate comeback?
My answer to that question would be very way back. Let me trace it back muna, before I totally answer you and give you the reasons. I can give you the reasons why. I'm thinking of right-sizing, the fake news, fake content, even the drug enforcement authority should be revamped and all that. But the why. The why is important, I think. So let me go back to 1988, when you were not born yet.
Yes.
No? I was elected vice mayor. Now, the reason I entered politics then was because of my group in Couples for Christ that was composed by a congressman of the 2nd District of Quezon City, Tony Aquino, Senator Joey Lina, and Mayor Jun Simon. We were all together in Couples for Christ, and they convinced me to try politics. During that time, the convincing factor was that maybe I can help, one. Two, I had a band before that, in my younger days. And two of my bandmates were, shall I say, fell into the pit of illegal drugs. And they passed away. So, thinking that I could do something about that, because I knew that as vice mayor, I could put up the Quezon City Anti-Drug Abuse Council, which I did, which garnered accolades, and we were declared the best drug abuse council by the WHO itself, the World Health Organization. So I established the first local government rehabilitation center for drug dependents. And so, doon nag-umpisa. But during that time, in the 4 years, I was thinking, shabu was regulated drug. It needed to have a law to make it a dangerous drug. There were other laws related to drug abuse and illegal drugs that needed an update. So when I was given the chance in 1992, I was first elected vice mayor, president of the Vice Mayors League. And the Vice Mayors League members were the ones who were saying that we could do some more. Like making the vice mayor the presiding officer of the municipal council. Before kasi city council lang ang presiding officer ng vice mayor.
So talagang even before you joined the national politics, drugs talaga yung isa sa mga issues that you were really focusing on.
Yes, talagang it was focusing on that already. So I was thinking of come up with upgrading the 1972 Dangerous Drugs Act. You know, so yan. And then, yun nga, the Vice Mayor's League establishment. So pagdating na 1992, I entered the race for the Senate. No? I was lucky enough to win. And then, I came up with these laws already. The laws that while I was Vice Mayor, nakita ko kailangan. For example, we needed family courts. So I'm the principal author of the creation of family courts. You know, the converting not only presiding officers, converting municipalities into cities. When I was the vice mayor, there were only 4 cities in Metro Manila: Quezon City, Manila, Caloocan, Pasay. All the rest were municipalities. I made 9 of them cities. When I got into the Senate, you know, I sponsored the cityhood of Mandaluyong, Makati, Pasig, Marikina, Paranaque, Las Piñas. Halos lahat, except during that time, hindi pwede San Juan, hindi qualified pa noon ng San Juan, Nabotas, Malabon, Pateros. You know. Anyway, so even the tourist zones, tourist pass, I knew during that time that kailangan to. So I was able to do that for 12 years. And then also, the Dangerous Drugs Act, the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002, wherein my successes in the Anti-Drug Abuse Council, I brought into the national level.
Carry over.
Yes, into the national level by creating the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. During that time, it was just NARCOM in PNP. Hindi pa nga PNP noon, tawag noon, PCINP pa noon eh. Anyway, so, after 2004, I have a long list of what I have passed during those days. Approximately 175 laws during that span of 12 years. I was out of the Senate and out of government in 2004, all the way to 2008. During that time, ito na naman, may mga pumasok sa isip ko na kailangan ito, kailangan ganito.
So talagang every time you take a break from
Nakikita, when you're,
being in the government.
Oh, when you're out of government, you see a lot of things na mukhang sa perspective mo iba. Iba yung perspective ng nasa gobyerno, iba yung perspective ng nasa labas ng gobyerno. So when I threw my hat again in 2010 after being Dangerous Drugs Board Chairman. I passed the mental health law. I knew it was necessary. I principally authored the Doctor para sa Bayan. I knew that the country needs more doctors. We need more doctors than lawyers. But there are more lawyers than doctors. So I made it, I passed the law giving free medical scholarship for all Filipinos who want to be doctors. Yung mga, marami pa. Because after the next 12 years,
in the course of that 12 years, naging
85. Another 85 laws. But I can give you the list.
And in that span of 12 years, naging majority leader pa kayo.
Naging
Senate President.
Minority leader, majority leader, Senate President. So after 2022, we took a shot at the presidency and vice presidency with Senator Lacson. We were hoping to come up with reforms if we were given the chance in the executive department. We were not, unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately.